Our first music guest is a young and vibrant lady who hails from KwaZulu-Natal. Known as Zamachunu, she's a vocalist and songwriter whose talents gave her opportunities to grace numerous stages with her musical flair. She has opened stages for artists such as Mafikizolo, Cici and Donald. Now, in 2017, Zamachunu released her debut single titled Phunyuka Bemphethe, which in 2018 she released her follow-up single titled Joy, produced and composed by DJ Nastor. Her latest single, Alive Again, is now out, and she now joins us via Zoom. Well, a very good morning to you, Zama. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, and thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. It's good to have you on the show this morning. Now, take us through how your musical journey began and what has been the main inspiration behind your music.
Well, ever since I was born, I've always just been a songbird. You know, I'd always been in the choir. Obviously, when I was younger, I didn't know that this would be my ministry. But through experience and through understanding purpose, I realized that this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
And what really inspired you to go full-time, like to go full force and professionally?
It's the ministry. You know, as I mentioned, when you understand your purpose, you have to follow through. When you have a calling, it calls you no matter how far you go, no matter how you try to hide, it just keeps calling, and you have to answer. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And you've worked with some big names in the industry. How has that helped shape you as an artist?
I've learned myself. I've learned who I am amongst those big names. And I've experienced so much, you know, in terms of hardships and growing through those challenges and ultimately becoming a better vocalist and believing in myself more, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm quite curious to know, in your quest to become a much better vocalist, what really, gives you the push? What inspires you to wake up every single day, and decide to write something so amazing?
Besides that, my heart is still pumping and pushing. It's life in general, experiences are beautiful, and to share that or to have the ability to share that as an artist is honestly magical. So that's what inspires me to wake up and keep on doing what I do,
Yeah. And with so many artists here in South Africa, what do you think sets you apart? What makes you so different from the others?
I wouldn't say that the others are not grounded and rooted, but with me, as I mentioned, everything of mine is sort of a craft. My life is crafted already. I understand. I just follow through pretty much. And just what pretty much makes me Zamachunu.
And now, Zama, you obtained a degree in theatre and the dramatic arts. How has this contributed to your artistry?
Oh, wow. Now, as grown as I am, I just realized that drama and theatre arts is a personality course, and again, it's a ministry. You don't just wake up and decide I'm going to go study drama and theatre arts, but you find yourself there and you find yourself healing and you find yourself experiencing, learning, growing. It's a ministry. It's really, really a ministry for me. Yeah.
Okay. What are you currently working on?
Pardon?
What are you currently working on?
I'm currently working on my EP, which should be released mid-year this year. It will contain 6 songs, all of a story of a little girl being Zamachunu, the flower.
Okay. So for those who may not know you or may not have heard you, so how would you describe your sound? Like in what genre would you classify your sound?
Soulful, deep, rooted, real, raw, rough.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, why soul? What really inspires you? What inspired you to go this particular route?
What inspired me to go in this particular route?
Yes.
It's the fact that I can go into a studio and record a song and be able to listen to it afterwards. For me, that's a success already, you know. So it's being able to do certain projects, complete them, and have the opportunity to actually push them and present them to the people. That's what inspires me.
Okay, and what are the central themes that are encapsulated in your music? What is it that you really sing about?
I sing about experience, but mostly it really is experience. I never ever just write about what I think. I write about what I felt, what I'm going through, what I see, what I feel, and mostly positive. I always write songs that have a message, you know, because I understand the ministry and the purpose behind being a vocalist and being a singer and being put in the forefront of the people.
And I suppose it must be really therapeutic writing your own music, because you actually own your product rather than somebody else writing your music, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What's the importance for artists to write their own stuff?
Because it's expression, you know. We are different as people. You know, you're the color blue, I'm the color green, and we come together, we make a yellow. And that's the beauty of it. You know, we're all unique, we're all rooted and grounded, but different. The uniqueness in us, when we bring it together, it makes something even beautiful. It's being creative. It's creating something new.
Okay.
You know, and believing in it. Yeah.
So who do you look up to in the industry, someone that you really would love to work with?
I would really, really love to work with DJ Nastor. I really, really would love to work with him. The reason why is because he does everything, you know. He's so talented. He's so complex, you know. He's absolutely amazing. And his energy, honestly, I literally feel it through the screens. Whenever I see his work, I really, really love to be in the midst of that.
Have you been in conversation with him?
No.
All right, DJ Nastor, here is another gem who would love to work with you. If you're watching this, definitely, please get in touch with her. All right, so Zama, how can people get hold of your music?
So it is on all social digital platforms, your YouTube, your Amazon, your Spotify, your Deezer, your iTunes, your iCloud. It's Zamachunu. My latest single is titled Alive Again. It just dropped in October last year. So yeah, you find it on all those digital platforms. And obviously on social media, I am Zamachunu on Facebook, I am Zamachunu on Twitter, and I'm Zamachunu_Mchunu on Instagram.
Okay, Zamachunu, great chatting to you. Thank you so much, and all the best in your music.
And thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Do have a great day now. Well, that was Zamachunu talking to us about her musical journey. This is Morning Live on SABC News. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back shortly.